At 96, Robert Wagner still had a very personal message for his wife Jill St. John on her 86th birthday, and the words he chose were remarkably simple. On August 19, Wagner shared a throwback photo of himself and St. John standing beside a lake, with his arm around her. But it was the caption that really captured the moment. Wagner wrote, "Wishing the happiest of birthdays to my beautiful wife Jill. I'm so blessed to love you and to do life with you." Tease a short message, but there's a lot behind it. Wagner and St. John have been married since 1990, meaning their marriage has now lasted more than 3 decades. And their story actually goes back much further than their wedding day. The two first met in the 1950s, when they were both contract players at Fox. But they didn't immediately become a married couple. Their relationship would take a very different turn decades later, following a tragic event in Wagner's life. And that's where this birthday message starts to mean a little more. Because Jill St. John wasn't simply someone Wagner met later in life. She had known his family, knew Natalie Wood, and had crossed paths with Wagner years before their romance began. So how did two people who first met in Hollywood in the 1950s eventually find their way back to each other? That part of their story goes back to 1981. And the detail that brought them back together was anything but ordinary.